Good morning, everybody. I was having a little bit of technical problems there. I guess I'm all out of sorts and don't remember how to do this. Let me bring you up on my iPad so I can watch comments. Be sure that you say hello when you come on. I know I've been missing in action for most of February. I was sick. Still recuperating yet and still have to have more tests run to see what's going on. But okay. Hi, Amber. Good morning. I'm not going to show my face today. I'm just going to show the table so we can concentrate on that today. After being sick, I don't really want to show my face right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see. It shows that my video is interrupted. It's going to be one of those days. Oh. Can anybody hear me? Well, it says I'm live. But it says live video interrupted. What is that about? So I'm guessing. Oh, goodness. Okay, Amber. I don't know what's going on. Is your screen showing live video interrupted too? Or is it just on my side? Technology. Well, maybe it's just showing that on my iPad. I wonder if I go out and come back in. Seeing just fine. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Okay, well, we're going to go on. Let me do the housekeeping things right now, and we'll get on with our projects. So I want to welcome y'all here today. I know I've been missing pretty much all of February, but I wanted to come on because Monday will be our last day to be ordered to order out of the Sale-a-Bration catalog, so I wanted to make sure that everybody was aware of that and don't miss out. So my name is Debbie Foster. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm located in Bismarck, Arkansas. And my webpage is Creating Cards with Debbie, and you can shop in my store for any items at www.debbiefoster.stampinup.net. And if you need to email me with any questions or anything that you might want to ask me, you can reach me at creatingwithdebbie179@gmail.com. And here's my blog address where you can go to get all the dimensions and instructions and all the cards that we do each week. And then to join my team, here's the website. And for Paper Pumpkin, here's the website, but I'm not going to go over those. That is bugging me that it's not showing. Okay, be sure that you like and share the video. That helps to increase my viewership, and Facebook likes that. And also when I put it on YouTube later today, you can hit that subscribe button at the bottom, and you'll be notified each time I do new videos. So it's just a little added information there. Okay, so my house code for the rest of February and probably March also, because I got on it so late. So we're going to say it's ZFEEN2AS. And that's also in the description of the video if you missed that. Alright, we'll set that aside. And right now, Stampin' Up! Is running the promotion. If you join my team, you can be a discount shopper where you'll get $99. We'll pay for your starter kit, but you also get $125 worth of products with that, and then also you'll get 2 free stamp sets also. So I'd love to have you on my team, and after you join and you get your starter kit, you'll put in your next orders, you'll be receiving a 20% discount on everything you purchase. So that's just an added incentive. Plus we have lots of fun on my team, so we'd love to have you. Okay. And like I said, we're on the last few days of our Sale-a-Bration catalog, which is this. You can earn free products with every $50. You can receive something out of the catalog. And there are a couple things that are $100 products, but you can look through your book and see if there's anything that you must have. And like I said, that's the last day of that is next Monday, February 28th. And also it's while products last, so while supplies last. Okay, and we have started a new promotion which is called All Together, which started February 1st, where I was missing in action. And it's called All Together. It's exclusive and early release products for you. It's time to make your mark. And as you can see, it's stamping blends that are in different skin tones. And you can also use those to color animals. And right now you can get the stamp set and the dies as a bundle where you save 10%. And then I think that the combo number for all the blends has been put on hold because they ran out of 1 or 2 of them. But you can order them individually. So, and also it has the black and white paper. This is 6x6 double-sided. And none of these are going to be carrying over, so you have until, what was the date on that? May 2nd. Order those. And like I said, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me and I'll be glad to help you. And here's some of the skin tones here. It's a little chart that I did up, and it's showing, they don't have names, they have numbers, so it's a 100 through 1000. And I kind of mixed them up a little bit so you can see what goes with what. Alright. And Paper Pumpkin for March is called Beyond the Horizon. And you have until March 10th to sign up for that. And it is called Beyond the Horizon. It says, elevate your creativity with the Beyond the Horizon Paper Pumpkin Kit. Marvel in the magnificent beauty of handcrafted watercolor prints and designs straight from the heart of our in-house artist. And don't forget about the free stamp set inside. We're so excited to see what you create. I'm thinking this is 2 stamp sets that you're going to get in this kit. It says this month's breathtaking kit includes all the supplies you need to create 9 cards and coordinating envelopes, an all-occasion stamp set to express gratitude, greetings, and gorgeous little designs, a free stamp set to celebrate how grateful we are to have you as a subscriber. That's 2 stamp sets in 1 kit. Okay, paper pieces and embellishments that coordinate perfectly with the New Horizons Suite collection in our January to June 2022 mini catalog. Elegant watercolor designs curated by our in-house artists to take you crafting to the next level and save you so much time. Okay, let me see if I missed anything on that. The kit also comes with a classic Stampin' Spot, which is the Misty Moonlight. Is what you're going to get in that kit. And this kit's stamp set is perfect for any occasions with sentiments that say thanks, hello, thinking of you, and so many more. You'll be able to use this stamp set year-round. And if you thought one stamp set was great, just wait. This month's kit comes with a bonus stamp set for free. That's 2 stamp sets in 1 kit. It's our way of saying thank you to our Paper Pumpkin subscribers. Okay, that's not all. This kit perfectly coordinates with the new Horizon Suite collection in our January to June 2022 catalog, which means even more exclusive, elegant watercolor designs curated by our in-house artists just for you. And coordinating colors are Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Old Olive, and Pale Papaya. So that's going to be a really exciting kit, I think, to receive with all those sentiments. We never have enough sentiments, it seems like. And don't forget, we still got the mini catalog running until June 2022. So, okay, I think I'm finished. And I wish... okay, you're on your phone, Amber? Yeah, I don't know. My video on my iPad is still saying live video interrupted. The broadcast has been paused. It should resume shortly, but you're seeing everything okay? Huh. I'm wondering. Let me go out and come back in. Just hold on. I shouldn't lose you. Okay. Okay. That's on a delay there. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to keep going. Okay, let's get down to doing some cards that we've long awaited for. I've got pretty much everything cut out, I think, and ready to go, so it shouldn't take us very long. I'm showcasing a lot of the paper that's in the Sale-a-Bration, and this one comes from the Daffodil Afternoon collection. And remember, these are free with a $50 order, and we only have until Monday to get that in, so if you like it, you need to get your order in. So here's the card. It says, "You make me smile," and on the inside it says, "It's the little things that make life great." And I thought that was kind of a cheerful card today. You're probably going to hear my stomach growling here. It's thinking that it's lunchtime, but it's not. I thought I dropped something. So get everything out here. Set that aside. Okay. So I'm just going to ignore my iPad because it's not playing for some reason. I don't know. Technology. Okay, so we're going to start out with our card base. And where did I put my instructions? Right here. I'll make a little bit of room over here so I can put everything down. We're starting out with our card base, which is our Evening Evergreen. And I've cut it at 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and then it's scored in the middle at 5 1/2 inches. And we're just going to burnish that edge so we have a good edge on it. And a bone folder out here. Alright, we'll set that aside. And then I've got the Designer Series paper, which measures 3 7/8 inches by 5 1/8 inches. And then another black that we're going to use for our mat, which measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And we're just going to glue those together. See, we're letting the paper do all the work here, so it's you just add a sentiment, and we're going to add a ribbon to it, and that's it. So, very simple. And such beautiful paper. Gonna hate to see it go. Alright, we're just going to leave a small border going around. And I'm going to get our stamp. Which says, "You make me smile," and that comes from the Calming Camellia, which is another Sale-a-Bration stamp set. I think you received this with the, it's a Hostess So with a $150 order, or is it a $300? It might be a $300 one, but I love the sentiments in it and the fonts. And sad to say it's going to be going. So we're going to use our Evening Evergreen stamp pad. It's kind of good to be back with y'all. It's been too long. Okay, we're going to stamp that up in the upper right corner. Alright. And while we're at it, we're going to stamp our sentiment on the inside, which this is a very vanilla cardstock, and it measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And that's going to be our inside. So we're going to ink up our sentiment, which says it's the little things that make life great. And that comes from the same stamp set, the Calming Camellia. So we're going to stamp that in the center of our very vanilla. And we're going to close up our ink pad so we don't have any mishaps. Okay, so we can go ahead and glue this to the inside of our card. I got a brand new bottle of glue here, so it makes me happy. I don't have to shake it down. Let's go to the last drop. Okay, so Arkansas weather today is kind of strange. We're supposed to get winter weather coming in. I don't know if we're going to get any of it though. We're kind of south of Little Rock, and I think it's above that's going to get the majority. But I don't wish it on anybody. So we've got our ribbon, which is called Window Pane Check Ribbon. And this is the evergreen color in it. And you could also use your blends to change the color of the white. But I'm just going to leave it the white. And I'm going to grab my snips. And we're just going to cut that off. And then we're going to get our Scotch tape and we're going to attach that to the back. And I'm going to kind of put it down towards the bottom. Yeah, Amber, I missed everybody too. This has been pretty rough this month. Hopefully I get some answers Monday when I have some more tests run at the hospital. It's really knocked me down pretty good. I've been really weak. Real bad stomach issues. A lot of pain. So my husband Jack has been a very good nurse for me. He's been cooking and cleaning and doing laundry, and he learned how to run the dishwasher, you know, learned how to run the washer and dryer. I guess it's good for these men to learn this stuff. Yeah, he's been doing all the cooking. I couldn't ask for a better nurse. He's been wonderful. Alright, and now we've got our little brushed brass butterflies. And we're going to use those. And these are good if you're going to be mailing it because it doesn't add any bulk to it. They're flat. So, it makes it good for mailing. The only bulk would be the ribbon. We're going to finish that in a minute. So we're going to take 3 butterflies. I'm going to do 1 large butterfly and then 2 smaller ones. We'll put those on our card. I'll put one up here. And we'll do 2 more little ones. Let me find the little ones. And I want to jump around here. They're trying to fly away from me. These are really pretty. I don't know if the camera is really showing it that well. Which I can't see anything on my iPad. I don't know what's going on with that. I just hope that the video is still recording. Alright, and we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to tie a faux bow, which is just a piece of ribbon that you just tie over the other one. And it makes it look like it's a bow. And just pull those ends. And we'll trim that off. And I'm going to trim this side off too, it's a little bit jaggy. There. Okay. So there we have our first card. You make me smile. And on the inside, it's the little things that make life great. Which it is. I totally agree. Okay. And then, got that finished. Kind of got my cards mixed up here. So here's our next card. It's called a pocket card, which is, you pull this out and you can write your message inside. And we're using the Designer Series paper. It's going to be our card base. Get this one's out of the way here. Ah, you're getting some bad weather in De Queen. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get any of it. Worst part is losing electricity, so I'm hoping not. Okay, for our pocket card, I have all the elements already cut out here. Let me get it together here. Okay, so we're going to start out with a piece of Designer Series paper from that Daisy Daffodil. Or Daffodil Afternoon. I'm calling it Daisy Daffodil. Daffodil Afternoon. And we're using this paper here. This is the back side and this is the front side. And remember, that's free for the $50 order. Okay, so we're starting out with a 12 by 12 sheet, which I cut it down to 4 inches by 12 inches. And then I've scored it at 5.5 inches and 10 inches. And that's going to be our card base. But I also used our basic borders dies to get my edge here. And it's, let me show which one I used. I used this one here. Cut that out. I like these border dies. You can make different designs. There's 1, 2, look at the back and it would tell me well it's covered up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different dies in there for the edges. And I'm also going to be using our detailed trio punch. We're going to round off our edges here. And so, let's get started here. Let me see. Okay. So first off, we're going to glue the sides of our card. So I'm just going to put a thin line of glue right up against the edge. And we're just going to put glue on each side, the 2 sides. I'm just trying to not get a gob of glue coming out there. Alright, so we're going to fold that over and match it up with the sides. And we'll leave that there in just a moment. And make sure it sticks really well. Okay. So then we're going to take our trio detail punch and we're going to round our corners out. I probably should have done that first. No, we're fine. Okay, so those are rounded. And we're going to do the same with our Very Vanilla. And which one was which here? I think they're both the same size. Our Very Vanilla measures 3 3/8 inches by 5 inches. And then our Black Matte is going to measure 3 5/8 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And remember, you can go on my blog later and get the dimensions if you missed it here. So we're going to round those corners. Sure feels good to be back. I've really missed everybody. Hi, Jackie. Glad you're here. Feels good to be back again. Alright, so we're going to glue these together. And we'll position that with a tiny border going around it. And then we'll bring in our stamps. That's hello there. And we need the butterfly. Now the butterfly comes from the Happy Hedgehogs, which is another stamp set that's free with a $50 order. And then our hello there comes from Eden's Garden, which this is just a regular one out of the catalog. We're using the butterfly out of the Happy Hedgehogs, and then the sentiment out of the Eden's Garden, which says hello there. And we're going to switch our ink, and we're going to just do Black Memento. And when you're stamping your sentiment, you want to make sure you get it up high enough, because otherwise it won't show through your card. And gosh, I'm hungry. I don't know why. And excuse my head if I'm in the way here. We're going to stamp that on the upper right-hand corner. And then we're going to stamp a little butterfly on that corner. Make sure she's inked up good. We're going to set that aside for a moment. We're going to stamp some more butterflies. And I thought I stamped some ahead of time. But I don't see them. Did I miss them somewhere? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright. They're stuck in my envelope. Come on out of the butterfly. Don't be bashful. Okay. So anyway, you would stamp the butterfly on a scrap of white, which I had just a moment ago. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Alright, we'll do 3 of them. Okay. And put the ink pad away. I don't know why I got that out. Had some extra papers in there, I guess. So anyway, you stamp the butterflies, and then we're going to color those using our blends, which are the Pale Papaya, the light and the dark. And I did the outline of the wings in the dark, and then I did his head and his tail with the dark. And then I just colored in the rest of it with the light Pale Papaya. So anyway, we've already got those done for you, so you don't have to watch me color and cut out and all that stuff. But we do need to color the one that's on here, so Let's go ahead and do that. We'll start with the dark pale papaya. I'm still a little bit weak and I have a hard time opening my blends. So, okay, so we did that. Then we're going to come in with the light pale papaya and fill in his wings. And the rest of his body there. I might go over these a few times to get the color. I'm doing this on the berry vanilla, so coming out a little bit different. I like that. Okay, so we've got the inside of our card done. Let's see if this is dry. Yeah. So we'll just slide that in there. Well, I think I might have got a little bit too much there. Let me bring in my trimmer. And we're going to adjust this a little bit. I guess I went over a little bit with the glue, so it's... we're going to take our little paper trimmer, which isn't available. It was a promotion that they ran for if you joined Stampin' Up, you got the free cutter. I wish they would bring it back in the catalog because it's really handy. So, I have my trash can over here. Let's see if that's better. Well, it's kind of tight, but I think I need to cut off a little bit more. So don't do like I did. Make sure you don't get your glue over too far. And we'll trim a little bit more off of this side too. Alright, that ought to do it. Yeah, much better. So that just slides in there, and you just want the hello there to stick out a little bit. And now we're going to take our ribbon, which is the pale papaya open weave ribbon. And we're just going to tie that completely around the whole card. And see if I can make a bow on the camera. So, we'll see how this goes. And I want to kind of put it over to the left side of the card. And come around here. It might have been better if it made rabbit ears. And it's not working out right. Can I get a hold of that? Yeah, okay, we got it. Now we're just going to make a little bow on that side and trim off our ribbon. Okay. Set those aside. And it's kind of having a mind of its own, doesn't want to go right here. Okay. So let's fluff up our ribbon a little bit. Poof it. There we go. Okay, so now we still got our other butterflies. It looks like I did one extra. That's okay. So we're going to take our glue, a little dab on the back side, and we're going to put those right there. It looks like I might have that up too far. Wait a minute here. We're going to slide that down a bit. Okay. And we're going to put one butterfly there. And the other one at the bottom. might have him hanging off just a tiny bit. And he's crooked. He's flying crooked. Gotta straighten him out. There we go. And I had one extra. And for our gems, we're going to use the polished dots. And get my Take Your Pick tool here to help me out. And I'll go with one large one. Right there, and then a couple small ones. And another one up by this butterfly, our card. Okay, so there we have our card. Hello there. And then you can write your message on the inside if it's birthday or whatever occasion you want to use it for. Okay, so now we've got 2 cards finished. Let's go on to our third. And time's looking pretty good. Let me see. This one's using a lot of stamp sets. Oops. And here's our card. Alright, let me see here. So we're using, it's our hello that comes from our ladybug, hello ladybug, which we're using that little hello sentiment. And also we're using, because adulting is hard, which comes from Nothing's Better Than stamp set. And also, Don't Grow Up, It's a Trap, which comes from the lighthearted lines. And our pineapple comes from the Island Vibes. This is a Sale-a-Bration stamp set you can get free for $50 order. So we're using that. Let me get my instructions over here and clean a little bit of this out of the way. Oh, you hear my wind chimes? Yeah, it's kind of breezy out there. And cold. Alright, so let me see if I got all of our bits and pieces out here. And the paper that we're using too is a Sale-a-Bration item, which is called Simply Marvelous. And I've got the chart here. I'll show you on that instead. My fingers working here, which comes from the Simply Marvelous, and we're using the yellow one here, which is what is the color of that? It is so saffron, I think. So let me set all this aside. Trying to clear my work surface here a little bit. And there's the outside. It says hello. And on the inside it says, don't grow up, it's a trap, because adulting is hard. I love those sentiments. They're cute. And yes, adulting is hard sometimes. Alright, so we're going to start out with our card base, which I'm using the So Saffron card base. Let me get everything out here. And this measures 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, and then it's scored in the middle at 4 1/4 inches. So we're going to go ahead and burnish that. What did I do with my... There it is. Lost my bone folder. And we're going to burnish that edge. And then the inside is a basic white, and that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. So we're going to put that on the inside. And then we've got a mat of mossy meadow, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And then we've got another one mat that measures 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches. And then we've got our basic white, which we're going to be stamping on that one, is 3 inches by 3 inches. I have an extra cardstock there in case I goofed. And then here's our designer series paper, which is 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. Now don't forget, this is a free item, so with your $50 order you can get that pack of paper, and it's really pretty. It's got swirls on one side, and then the other side is kind of more muted. But we're going to use a more muted side today. And we're going to go ahead and attach that to our mossy meadow. And I did change up the colors on this because I ran out of the, I think it was the early espresso cardstock, so I had to improvise and do the mossy meadow instead. Okay, so we'll attach that to our mat. We're just going to leave a small border going around. Making sure I don't miss any comments. Okay. And then we're going to, I've got some baker's twine here, but we're going to set that aside for a moment. We're going to work on our stamping here first. And I need to bring a scrap paper over here, which I just had somewhere. And we'll use this. And we don't need the mat right now. We're just going to concentrate on our pineapple. And I've cut out a circle out of some cardstock, and that's going to be my mat for doing my inking. And we're just going to place that in the center. And then I'm going to take our Daffodil Delight ink pad. And we're going to make some sunshine in the background. And what did I do with my blending brushes? Oops, I thought I was prepared, but I don't know where I put them. Let me do some looking here. I just had them yesterday. Yeah. Surely they are here. I'm probably just looking right at them. Okay. A dull moment. Surely they're here. I'm probably looking right at him. I'm sure that's what's going on. I won't show you my desk, how much of a mess it is. Oh, goodness, where are they? I may have to use sponge daubers instead. Where, oh where could they be? I thought I was doing good on time, but no, this is slowing me up. I have to come right there, but I'm not seeing them. Huh. Well, I have to get the sponge daubers out and use them. Didn't want to. brushes. Nothing there. Well, where did I put them? I'll find them afterwards when I don't want them. Well, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to go ahead and use our sponge daubers. With the sponge daubers, you get 5 in there. So you can find those in my store also. Okay, well, let's see how this works out. I wanted the blending brushes more, but I think I see them. Yes, they're hiding. Oops, and now I'm dropping them all. And with the blending brushes, you get 3. I think they're like $12. And we're not going to use the sponge dauber, we're going to use this. So let's get back to our project here, and I'm going to pick up some ink. And I probably should have taped this down. Let's see if I can hold it in place. Okay. And I like to start off with the paper so I don't get a glob of ink. And I put my brush down. And be sure you hold that really still so you don't move it. I do probably recommend that you tape it down, keep it in place, which I probably should have done, but for time's sake today I'm not. I'm just going to push my luck here instead. Okay, let me do a little bit darker. I love these blending brushes, they're so smooth. I think that's good. And we'll close up our Daffodil Delight ink pad. Put that away, I think I'm finished with it. So here's our little circle. I'll save my template so I can use it again. And now we're going to stamp our pineapple using just black memento ink. I had a 4th card today too, but I think for time's sake I might save it for next time. And I'm hoping to be back here again next Wednesday, same time, same channel. We're going to put our pineapple kind of off to the left side because we want room for our hello on the other side of it. Alright, I'm happy with that. And let's do our little hello. That's a loud truck going by. No, that was an airplane. Sounded like he was awful low. Okay. And our hello on the right side of our pineapple. And we could just stamp our inside as long as we've got our ink out here already. We'll set that aside, bring out our inside. Okay, so we're going to start out with Don't Grow Up, It's a Trap. I know Jackie likes this one. Oh, it's sleeting. Amber, the question on the burnishing your card, is it better to use a bone folder or your fingernail? The fingernail works good, but I don't know, I've just always used the bone folder. So it's whatever you prefer, I guess. Whatever works for you. Okay. So Don't Grow Up, It's a Trap. We're going to put that at the top, kind of off to the left side. Okay. And then, because adulting is hard. It can be challenging. And I know when we were young, we couldn't wait to be 16, and then we couldn't wait to be 18, and then we couldn't wait to be 21, so it's kind of crazy. Kind of rush the time when we're growing up, and when we get old, we want it to slow down. Okay, because adulting is hard. We're going to set those stamp sets aside. And we're going to close up our black memento ink. And we're going to bring out our soft succulent. Did I grab that? No, it's up here. And then we're going to stamp the flower one on our bottom corner. Okay, I like how that stamps. It's kind of a distinctive stamp. So we've got our inside finished, except for we have a little strip designer series paper that we're going to attach to the left side here. So I'm going to add my glue to the back of this. I think we need to go the right side here. We had it on the wrong side. Alright. I think I want to put my scrap paper underneath here so I don't get glue all over everything. Just in case. And we're just going to put that with a little space on the one side there so the white will show through. It's probably like 1/8 of an inch. And then we're going to flip that over and trim off the excess. Okay, and now we can glue that to the inside of our card. And get this portion. Make sure that's going the right direction, because I have put them upside down before. But there are no mistakes in paper crafting. It just makes it more challenging to fix your boo-boos sometimes. Alright, so there's the inside of our card. And now we'll work on the rest of our outside of our card. And I'm not popping anything up. I'm thinking that my matte dots are going to be enough dimension here. So we're going to glue down this portion to the top, and we'll leave a little border going around it. And I'm going to scooch that up just a tiny bit, get this straightened out. Alright, keeps moving on me. And now I'm going to put this one down. And we're going to leave a small border going around that. And soft succulent. And so we're going to color our pineapple a little bit. I'm going to do the Daffodil Delight, the light and dark for the pineapple. And then I'm going to use the light and dark soft succulent for the top portion of the pineapple. So we're just going to add a little bit of color in here. And come back in with the light and fill in the rest of it. Gosh, I'm weak today. Alright, let's get this colored in. Okay. And we're going to come back in with our dark soft succulent. That's the light, we want the dark. And we're going to do the top portion of our pineapple. And I'm just putting the dark in where the shade markings are that the stamp left. No rhyme or reason, just here and there. Okay, so we're going to come back in here with the light soft succulent. And we're going to finish up our pineapple. I'm proud of myself. I didn't make you watch me die cutting anything today, or fussy cutting. I know it's probably as bad as watching paint dry. So kind of got out of line there a little bit. That's fine. Okay, so there we have our pineapple all done. And now we're going to take that baker's twine that we had out earlier, and I'm going to double it. I think this is like, got the wrong measurements. Let's see here. It's about 12 inches, 12 1/4 inches. And I'm going to get my stamping seal. And we're going to put some at our bottom to grab that baker's twine to hold it down. Come on. Come on. I want you down lower. Here we go. I'm laughing at Amber and Jackie's conversation. Jackie's my daughter. She doesn't do card making, but she likes to watch my videos. So maybe one day she'll get hooked. Okay, so we're going to attach that to our bottom portion. And let's go ahead and put that on our card front. Okay. Alright, so we're going to attach that to the front of our card. Okay, and we've got a little double bow that I already tied ahead of time. We're going to attach that on top of our baker's twine now. I'm going to get my mini glue dots. And something fallen. You might take your pick tool, and we're going to get off one of those glue dots. And we're going to attach this to the, kind of off to the right side of our baker's twine. And I need to tuck that up underneath so the glue ain't grabbing me. And then we've got our matte black dots. We're going to put some of those on our card front too for a little bit of bling. And we're going to take your pick tool. And I'm going to use the small ones. I'll do 3 of those. I'm just going to put them in a row here at the bottom corner. I guess they're spaced pretty good. And let me close up here. Yeah, we don't want to do a fourth card. We're kind of running short on time. We'll do that another day. But I'm glad everybody joined me today, and I know I've been missing in action all of February pretty much, and then the last week of January too, so it's been a rough time. So here's our cards today. Let me see if I can get those in view. I'm not going to be able to see them here. And our pocket card, which is there. Okay, got everything. Let me look at my camera and see. Okay, I think I'm getting a good view. Okay, so there we have our cards today. Tell me which one you liked the best. Is it the You Make Me Smile card, or the Hello There, or the Pineapple Hello? And don't forget, these are all Sale-a-Bration items that will be ending next Monday, so get your order in if there's anything that you're wanting before they're all gone. And let me see here. I'm going to show something that just started. I think it was on the 1st of February or something that it just started. Oops, there goes my iPad on my lap. Maybe that knocks some sense in it. Okay. Let me get to it here. Oh. Stampin' Up! Has come out with a new kit, which is called Celebrate Today Magnet Board Kit. I haven't put mine together yet, but I'm probably going to do it today. It comes with everything that you need. It's got some little cards, some magnets, some tear and tape, and a lot of sentiments and such that are like a sticker that you can put on. But it makes a couple envelopes that are really cute. I should have printed out. Here it is, right here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so it shows a little bit of picture here. Hey, maybe my camera's back. Oh yeah, it did. It finally came back all this time. Huh. Crazy. So here's the kit. It's got the instructions how to make it. It's called Celebrate Today Magnet Board Kit. And you can put like little reminders, and it's got some lists and little bitty cards that you can do up. Really cute. And it's got 4 different designs that you can use for the background. It doesn't show on here, but you see the pink, and then there's a green, and then the gray checkered, and I think there's a black and white polka dot. So it gives you 4 options to use for your background. And I think I'm going to put this together today, later this afternoon. It might be a good time to do it. But it comes with the magnet board, picture frame. And there you can kind of see it's a 12 by 12 frame. And it has the magnet in there. And you just kind of push these aside to get in there, and it's got a little hook to hang it up. I think these are $25. If you want the kit number, it is 159335. 159335. So you could order that, and you can. There's your half of your $50 for the Sale-a-Bration. So, but I'm anxious to get it put together, and I've seen some cute designs where people have kind of made it their own, where they didn't follow the instructions. So, kind of make it like you want it to be. Okay, so sorry I didn't show my face today. You don't want to see this face right now. It's got a little bit of eye makeup on, but that's about it. And the hair isn't done very good, so I did shower. But I want to thank you all for being here today, and I'm hoping I'll be back next Wednesday, which I have some tests run Monday. I don't know how those are going to go. So for now, I'm going to say that I will be back. Oh, that'll be March already, which is, I was looking at April. It would be March 2nd. So if all goes well, I'll be back next Wednesday, March 2nd at 10 o'clock Central Time. So I want to thank y'all for being here, and be sure you share the video and like it. And if you're watching it on YouTube later today, be sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom. And I think there's a notification bell on there you can click on, which will tell you when I've loaded up new ones. So, yes, I like those hearts and thumbs up. Keep them coming. So I'm going to sign off for today, and I'm glad you're able to be here. Probably everybody's forgotten that I'm here, so they'll have to watch the replay. But even if you're watching the replay, I love the hearts too. Be sure that you share it and like it with your friends and family, so that increases my viewership. But I'm going to let you go today, and we'll be talking soon next week. So bye. Thank you for being here. Okay.